Hello everyone and welcome to WD18, the Watford fan channel. Today we're back for another fans preview ahead of Watford's game against Newcastle United at St James's Park tomorrow. Watford now have 3 games in the space of a week. We have Newcastle tomorrow, Manchester United on Tuesday, and then Tottenham Hotspur next Saturday. So expect a lot of content. Hopefully Watford could pick up some points. But anyway, let's head over to Andy, who's already in Newcastle.
It's bloody cold, positively Arctic up here in Newcastle. In terms of the game, I'm really looking forward to another visit to St James's Park, one of my favourite grounds. Do I think Watford can come away with a win? Well, after our victory against West Ham last week, I'm feeling a lot more confident. Newcastle on a bit of a damp patch in terms of form, having lost their last 3. Deeney has his final game in his 3-match suspension. So Watford can go there with the news, Marco Silva this week, with the rumours that Everton have backed off, that he's ours for the rest of the season. Hopefully Watford can come away with 3 points, however I would probably take a draw. It all depends though on whether our cultured, tropical foreign players can cope in this temperature, or whether Richarlison's flair can heat up what's bound to be a very cold away end at St James's Park. Come on you Hornets!
Hi guys, Danny here, and I'm just doing my preview for Saturday's away Premier League fixture at Newcastle. Onto the game, it's going to be a very tough afternoon for us, I think, without a shadow of a doubt, because Newcastle, you know, they've had a decent start, to be fair. You know, they've got a good manager, they've got some good players like John Joe Shelby, Jamal Lascelles, Matt Ritchie. You know, they've got a sort of good balance of squad like we have, but I think we have got, on paper, we've probably got the better squad. It might be up for debate, I don't know. A lot of pundits will probably disagree, but, you know, I'm biased, so I'm obviously going to say we've got the better squad, but I genuinely think we have, you know. Especially in midfield, I think outside the top 6, our midfield is just, you know, is the best, really, to be fair. If we get a goal sort of in the first 15-20 minutes, I think we probably will go on to win, because that's what we tend to do this season. We tend to sort of get a goal, and then we don't really tend to throw away Everton aside. Let's pretend Everton never happened. But Everton aside, we tend to get a goal and sort of not give it away, really. If everyone's fit, you have to keep the same squad as last week, because they all superb. And I will be gutted if I've just got this funny feeling that, you know, I did say hopefully he won't change the team, but I just got this funny feeling Pereira is starting to look fitter again now. He might bring him in, but I'll be harsh on Will Hughes. He was fantastic last week. He was our best player on the actual pitch by a mile. We're going to win 2-1 with Richarlison and Gray scoring.
Now there's a little bit of team news to talk about. Kike Feminier comes back into the team after being forced off against West Ham. Now there was a little bit of doubt whether he'd make the trip to Newcastle, but he's been given the all clear, and hopefully he'll feature heavily tomorrow. Daryl Janmaat's exclusion from last week's squad was due to tactical reasons, according to Marco Silva, as some people presume that he picked up an injury, but in fact it was due to tactical reasons. That's why Feminier played in front of him. Although he sustained quite a heavy bash onto his nose in the first minute of his debut, Marvin Ziegler is okay and given the go-ahead to play against Newcastle tomorrow, which is really good news after such a promising debut. But that's all the team news for now, and let's get into some of the other fans and their opinions ahead of tomorrow's game.
Hey guys, the Watford Hornet, or Jude Baines, giving you a preview for the match against Newcastle on Saturday. I have no idea what team Silva's going to select, because obviously we were home last game and we played really well, but we're away going into this game, and then we're playing on the Tuesday, Man United. Tough, really tough game. So I have no idea what team he's going to play. And if there are a few surprises in there, because maybe they're these resting players for the Tuesday game, that could come to our disadvantage. But we do have brilliant squad depth. I mean, we've seen it this season. People have come in and stepped up when called upon, like Will Hughes coming in, done a great job so far, coming in, scored obviously against West Ham on Sunday. Ziegler came in against West Ham as well, played superbly, I thought. I think the only downside to Sunday's performance was, the only player who let me down was Britos, who kept getting the ball away. And Newcastle, they do have some pacey players. If Dwight Gale, I think he's quite fast, and if he starts, he can pounce on to a couple of Britos mistakes, because he was really clumsy on Sunday. My prediction is 3-1 Watford. I'd say maybe Gray. I think he's finally going to step up, and I think he'll get 2. I really do. I think he's finally going to step up. He's in a bit of a momentum. He had a good game on Sunday, and I think that with that type of player, if you get him in momentum, he'll start scoring goals for you. And I think Richarlison will score again, as much as it'll probably attract more interest from the bigger clubs.
Right guys, Robin here. Look at me, smart in my school uniform. I'm going to predict that Watford, we're going to travel up to Newcastle, have exactly the same sort of thing we did last time. Go 2-0 up, but concede one, be a bit jittery towards the end, but I think we'll hold on for a 2-1 win. I'm going to go for the goal scorers to be Richarlison and Doucouré. Come on, you horns.
What's your score prediction for tomorrow's visit to St James's Park? Leave your comments and opinions and predictions in the comment section below. Leave a like if you have enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more Watford fan content, and see you next time.